Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. My name is Alex and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the build that I've been working on for the entire last week, and it's almost complete. It's like 95% complete, but this thing is a beast. Now, the whole purpose of me making this build is to break parts off the monster and specifically farming. This build is going to be amazing for farming pieces because by the end of any hunt you go on, the monster is going to be absolutely crushed, like his tail will be gone, his horns, his back, whatever part you need to break off the monster, this build will get it done for you. Now, first things first, we're gonna look at the weapon, and my skill tree is a little bit all over the place here, but you know, trust me, this thing is crazy. Now, this is the end result that we're going for. We're using the Tempest Maul blue Oni weapon, and this is a little bit of a late game weapon, but you know, by the time you get here, you will be in the farming mode. So what we have on our final weapon is tunnel vision, which is a 30% boost to your attack whenever you use a hammer extension, which is pretty much what you're going to be doing, you know, all the time. Then we have extensive training, which prevents you from getting knocked back whenever you're extending your maul or, you know, using extended attacks. This is really good to keep you in the fight. Now, this won't work all the time, but there are times where this will save your combo and this will keep you in the fight longer. Then we have extended wrap, which boosts your attack by 6% whenever you're using an extended maul. So this goes hand in hand with tunnel vision. You're going to be doing, you know, just absurd amounts of extra damage. Then we picked up destruction art, which is 15% easier to destroy, you know, the pieces on the monster. Exactly what we need. Then we have sleight of hand, fury, boost attack for a while after conjuring a Karakuri. Now this one only comes in, you know, to play with a specific scenario. I'm going to show you guys how I use the stake to get really big damage. Yes, the stake and the hammer, or the maul, whatever you want to call it, goes hand in hand. This combo is absolutely insane. And then we have inversion attack, boost attack for a while after being thrown by Kemono. This is really good. You know, you're going to get hit, you're going to get launched, and it's just going to give you more free damage. And then we have desperation, reduces your defense, but it boosts your attack by 15%. And this does stack with other desperation perks on your armor, which we do have a couple pieces of armor which have desperation on it. So all in all, we have armor and talismans that give us desperation, sleight of hand, fury. This is going to be at 20%, I believe, maybe 22. I'm not entirely sure. I'll confirm it when I actually get to it. Then we have destruction art, and in total we have about 54% of this. So we're going to be getting a lot of damage. So looking at the skill tree, if you guys want to copy this and see where I went, you know, we started here, we go down. We pretty much skip the entire first tree, and then we just go here. We're going to pick up extension training from here, destruction art from here. We picked up desperation from here, from the amber maul, extended wrap from here, and we ended up here with tunnel vision and sleight of hand fury. Now, of course, there are many different ways you can build armor in this game, but that's what I chose for this one. Now, looking at the armor that I'm using, we're using the Garuda hat. This thing is actually pretty handy. Now, this isn't the hat that I'm going to keep on the build forever, but for right now, this is really good. It comes with fatigue recovery, deaf ears, which is pretty much earplugs. You're going to be immune to the monster's roars. Now, there are still some roars that will, you know, bypass this perk, but it is still really good. And then we have solar protection, boost your attack and defense in daylight hours. So if you're hunting during the day, this is pretty much just a free 5% damage. Then on the chest piece, we have blazing resilience, decreases the chance of being set ablaze. You know, this is just good to have, but it's not the real reason we're here. We have stamina control, boost stamina, you know, whenever you only have a single thread left. And last but not least, desperation, another 7% to attack. But again, this reduces our defenses, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Now, these gloves right here are probably the best gloves in the game. And these go hand in hand with the build that we're using. And you know, we got Tango Recovery, but what we really want here is One Stroke Fury. This boosts our attack anytime we break a part on the monster, and we are going to be breaking all the parts. So this is pretty much going to be up all the time for the most part. Now, the downside to this is that we're going to break all the parts so quickly, and that means that this perk is going to be, you know, kind of a non-starter towards the end of the hunt once all the parts are broken, because you know you can't break any more parts. But with that being said, it won't matter because, you know, the monster will pretty much be on death's door at that time. Now, taking a look at the pants that we're using, we are using the Dawn Guard High Date pants. I don't know what this means, but we went the Kemono path. And what this does, it is the health boost +5, which is super good. The Karakuri coordination remedy. So whenever we attack something with a Karakuri, we're going to get health back. This is pretty good. And then sleight of hand fury 10%. So whenever we use a Karakuri, we're going to get a damage boost. And I don't believe I named all the items I have. You have the Garuda hat, the Garuda chest piece, the Weirwood Brigand, gloves, then the Dawn Guard, legs. And last but not least, we have the Moon Shadow legs. This comes from the Ice Wolf. I can't think of his name at the moment, but these are really good. Now you can swap these out as well. These give you the ability to, regenerate stamina while you're sprinting. Now, normally when you're sprinting, your stamina bar pauses, but with this in hand, this is actually pretty handy, especially on hammer. And then of course we have Ironclad, which is just a little bit more defense, but it's pretty much a non-starter because we're going to be losing so much defense because of the desperation perk that this pretty much is, we're not going to feel that +1 to defense. And for talismans, we have all pretty much destruction art talismans here. Let's see if I can sort this by equipped. Yeah, here we go. We have destruction art +9%, another 9%, a 10%, a 4%, and a 7%. So we got a lot of part break ability. Now I don't entirely know if there is a cap on, destruction art, or if there's like a soft cap or a hard cap. The game hasn't really been out for a long enough time for people to kind of like figure that out. But, so starting off with the actual guide to a hammer. Now we're not going to turn any of this on, but, and the sun is out right now, so that's actually pretty good. Now the thing with hammer is, with this build, your execution window is going to be a little bit tighter when you're extending your hammer, but as you can see, the damage is there. Now every time you extend, you're going to be activating extended wrap, and you're also going to be activating, I forget the name of the perk, I'm having a brain, tunnel vision. Yeah, the 30%. So you're going to be getting damage from that. And we can't see our maximum damage on the training dummy because we can't break any of his parts, so we're missing out on 17% extra damage. So as you can see there, we're doing 4273 on the big slam, and there is a way to get a little bit more damage. Now a lot of people tend to, after they do their combo, they do their slam, and then they roll out of the way, and then they try to set it up again. But like I said earlier, the hammer and the stake, well, actually I don't know if I said it earlier, but the hammer and the stake Karakuri, these things go hand in hand, and they are an amazing combo that you should be using if you're playing Maul. Now what you can do here is, at the end of your combo, and this is a little bit difficult on the training dummy because you need space to conjure a Karakuri with the training dummy, but when it comes to the actual Kemonos, you don't need extra space. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cancel the last hit of our attack into the stake. Boom, 4,000 extra damage, and now we can continue our combo. So we got the 4,000 from that. We got the damage from this first, the actual slam. So we got 4,000 from the slam, 4,000 from the Karakuri, but then it gets a little bit better because after that, after you do the combo into the big bang, oh my god, I keep messing up my combo. It's really hard to talk and play at the same time, but we're gonna do the extended combo. We're gonna concentrate here. We're gonna go Karakuri. We're gonna get this hit, and when you land, you can go right back into an attack. And we got a quick scenery change here. We had to go answer the door. So the loop that you pretty much want to do here, when you get a monster down on the ground, you want to get your big bang attack off. You want to hit all of these, of course. You get your stake, you hit them with this bad boy, and you land back into the air, back down, back into another big bang, and you can rinse and repeat this as many times as you like, or if you have space. So right here I didn't have space because you can't build on the actual training dummy, but when it comes to the actual hunt, you can, like I said earlier. So we're gonna jump to a hunt. I don't know who we're gonna hunt right at the moment, but we're gonna jump in and we'll show you guys this build in action. And we're back, and we are gonna be hunting everybody's favorite monster, aka Gritdog. Now we this guy can be a little bit of a headache, and I got so many things I gotta collect here. But he does have one part in particular where you have to break his face when he goes into enrage mode, and a lot of people need to farm Gritdog, and you will be farming a lot of Gritdog if you're making a lot of builds. So we're gonna collect these things right here, and then we're going to track him down. And like I said, this build shines mostly in co-op because you're just able to break off so many parts, and your teammates are distracting the monster, I should say. And it's just a better time. Well, I would say this game in general is just a better time in co-op. I will say they got that pretty much nailed perfectly. So we're gonna get to this guy right here, and we are gonna start off with we're gonna hammer him. And since we have earplugs on our chest piece, we don't have to worry about, where'd he go? We don't have to worry about getting, look at that, already broken. And this is a mighty Gritdog as well. This is not just a normal one. So we're already breaking parts off of him. He's gonna do his little thing. And the chain trap is your best friend with hammer, dude. Well, with any weapon in general. It makes taking these monsters out way easier. What the? See, that crab hit me. If I didn't have extension training right there, he would have knocked me out of that. So we're gonna cancel into this. Oh, we missed because he actually moved backwards. The crab is hitting me. Get out of here, crab. Boom. Knocked him down. So yes, dude, we're absolutely destroying this guy. He's already on the move. So just like that, he's already running away. And we didn't even really get to do our big combo because you know, he moved backwards. But yeah, man, for the most part, he is gonna be dead here, probably in this next room. And with hammer, you actually want to make sure that you're also using your Karakuris, man. Like, the game is meant to be played using those, you know, as integral parts of your actual build. And the game plays a lot better when you actually use these bad boys. Alright, so we're actually gonna miss a little bit of damage here, but should be able to make it up. He is already dead. Well, we were gonna make it up, but he didn't last very long. Okay, that was really short. We're gonna kill someone else just to showcase the part breaking off, but he's dead. Alright, so we loaded back in, and this time we're fighting somebody a little bit more intimidating. We're fighting a 5-star mighty Deathstalker. Now, these guys are they're absolutely a headache when you first start the game off, but this build we're actually going to make some pretty short work of them. I think. I hope, at least. The hammer going. And we don't got to worry about the roar. There's his tail already going. This is a 5-star, by the way. Mighty. He is absolutely getting crushed. Hey, buddy. You gonna roar finally? There he is. Don't care. Get you one of these right here. We missed for some reason. He's going in rage, but that's fine. We already got the tail off. We already broke something on his body. Jump over this. And he knows what we're trying to do. I swear, like, these guys know the traps. Oh. That's the second part. Yep. We'll grab this while we're here. So yeah, he's already almost, he's already hurting. As soon as he steps into this trap, we are gonna crack that face open. Hello, buddy. I'm gonna cancel to that bad boy. and hiya. Cancel back into. You just keep it going, dude. Keep it going. Cancel into it again. For some reason we didn't get it. Hit the rock. Okay. Well, he got lucky. He's trying to run away. And we're gonna let him. So yeah, man, just like that, dude. Even these 5 stars, they go down with this build. It's absolutely insane. Insane, I should say. Now, we're actually gonna try to kill him with the stake. I don't know if you guys knew, but there is I found this out earlier today. You can impale the monsters with your stake Karakuri by jumping on them. And it builds this whole big contraption like on their back. Just like this. It actually stakes them pretty good. Yep. And leaves a little opening. See right there, he would have knocked me out of that if I didn't have extension training on. And we're gonna put another trap down. Oh, actually, we're gonna run from this. And this fight should be almost over, unless he runs away here. If he runs away, then we gotta chase him, of course, but up. Yeah, this fight should be over here. He is a tanky boy. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I think it hit the crab. Oh, he is not happy. He got me. Oh my god. So yeah, dude, that is something else you got to think about with this build. You still have to play pretty, smartly, because smartly, is that a word? You still have to play smart, I should say, because you are missing a lot of defenses. So certain things that would not have killed you before, the fact that we're using desperation and we are so negative inside of our defense, we're going to be taking a lot of damage. So that's almost pretty good to see, because those attacks usually wouldn't kill you with the armor that I have on, as far as like stat wise. But the fact that we are trading our damage for defense, or trading our defense for damage, I should say, we got to be a little bit more careful. Let's see if we can get this this back piece right here. I keep missing my grabs. See if we can get this. Get the hunter arm going. See if we can get his back broken. Oh, he's actually just dead. Alrighty, so we were pretty close to finishing him off, almost flawlessly. But yeah, man, you guys see it in action. It's way better in co-op, but as you can see, it is still pretty good inside of solo. So let me know how you guys feel about this build. Let me know if you want to try it out. What type of variations would you actually add to it. And yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Try to catch you guys next time. Peace.